Hello, welcome back to another episode of Emotion. In this particular edition, we are going to discuss about the compliments that feel uncomfortable and offensive. My name is Nasra Hassan and my guest will introduce herself. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do click the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell so that you do not miss anything each time we upload educative content. Do not go anywhere because we'll be right back. Welcome back. My guest is none other than Patricia. You are most welcome, beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Could you kindly introduce yourself for those who didn't get your name in the previous episode?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, we were supposed to be 3, but Josephine is not feeling well, so today we are only 2 ladies, but we shall give you the best that you're expecting this.
Yes, my name is Namkija Patricia Gladys, and I'm a social scientist, but currently working with microfinance, doing those things of accounting. Yeah, and I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here again.
Yeah. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. And today we are going to discuss about, first of all, have you ever been in a situation where you are receiving compliment from someone, whether your friend or just a random guy or just your boyfriend, and at some point you feel uncomfortable, you feel offended?
You're like, I wish you stopped on the first sentence before you put a comma on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're going to talk about.
It's a very rare topic to talk about.
Yeah.
And yet it's a very essential topic. There are those compliments that you receive from your workmates, from your man, from the people around you, and you're like, you would have just said what you wanted to say directly.
Yeah.
Why would you just beat around the corner?
Yeah, I know.
I think a vivid example I can start with, I love working out and keeping my body in shape.
Yeah.
So I'll speak for the women. So you know how women are all doing the workouts and doing heavy things that men used to think they're the only ones who can do them and all that.
Yeah.
And a random guy can just come from now and they tell you, oh, you're really hardworking and strong. Won't you beat your man?
What?
As in, just the fact I'm lifting some weights and doing something, it's I will beat my man. That's so offensive, and that means that I'm not well brought up for the fact that I'm training to beat up my man. In African culture, that is like an abomination. Like, why would you train up to beat your man? It's so offensive of like, so you think the fact that I'm training out, I want to just go and beat my man?
Yeah.
You know, you can do better. You can just say you're really hardworking and strong. I love it. You stop
Actually,
there.
that is the bottom line. You are hardworking, or you love working out. But is the beating your man really
is it necessary?
You know, because for us people who go in the gym, there's a way how it shapes people's perception that we can fight. We are fighters. But we don't go in the gym to fight. It's really inappropriate. And however much you love gym, you may start feeling like people think I'm going to fight. Yet for you are going for your personal reasons.
True.
You are going for maybe for your health, because gym is good for the health, and we do that for the health. We do not go to the gym to fight with men.
So please stop it.
If you want to tell us we are strong or hardworking, just say it. Say we are hardworking. So, is there any other point?
Yeah, I think the other thing that I really find offensive when you're working on a project with men and maybe you're the only lady in the project working on it.
Yeah.
There's that thing of like women are supposed to produce less. So at the end of the project, everything is successful and all that. You've gotten the funding maybe that you wanted or something, and they're there praising you. Oh, well done, Patricia. Well done, Patricia. I didn't think you're this sharp and creative.
What were you thinking about me? You know?
And me, my character just said, what did you just say? I didn't think you're this creative and you can pull off this thing. And I said, I just told him, by the way, I would have just stopped on the point of well done.
Yeah.
Because what do you mean? You looked down on me of like I can't produce.
Yeah.
It was so offensive.
Yeah,
you can do better.
It's a compliment, but she just stopped from the point of complimenting. Do not, do not bring the opposite. Because if you've made me to feel good, again you make me to feel bad, then it really does not make sense.
Yeah.
You get? I think you can do better in complimenting. You can learn how to compliment people better than that.
You haven't said anything. Tell me, what do you...
Yeah, and okay, maybe before I bring the point, do you think maybe these compliments, even though it is negative and it feels bad, do you think sometimes it also depends on people's characters?
Yeah, I think it resolves so much around people's character and also behavior.
Yeah.
And depending on a different personality of a person, actually someone else, maybe let me say a sanguine, you can go and tell them because they're different personalities.
Yeah.
I urge you guys to go and do that personality test to just find out what is really going on, people you're working with, how you can do better.
Yeah.
So for a sanguine, you can tell them, oh, well done on this, I didn't think you're this sharp. And she will move on because, their characteristic is those of like a monkey, so happy, outgoing. They won't overthink about things.
Yeah.
But you would tell someone else like a colleague that, well done, I didn't know that you would pull this off. Yeah. And they will think about it. They will think about it for some time because there are those people who give attention to detail.
Yeah.
And for the sanguines, the monkey characteristics, they don't give attention to detail. They won't even remember what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it also depends on the person you're telling, and it will give the thing of how will they receive this compliment.
Yeah.
So for me, you also tell me that thing of like, oh, you're working out so hard. Are you going for war? They have also that part.
Yeah.
Are you going for war?
Yeah.
Are you training for military or something?
Military or UPDF, UPDF training.
So you tell me that, and it will put me off.
Yeah.
Actually, the next time I'll see you, I'll just make sure we don't meet.
Yeah.
You pass here, I pass here, to just avoid such comments. Other personality, like a sanguine, they'll be happy and move on. Even next time they'll be like, hi.
Yeah.
They would have moved on. So I think it also depends so much on the personality traits of someone, their personality as them.
Yeah,
yes.
They also affect in terms of how they
receive
feedback,
feedback,
how they feel about
yes.
it. So I think maybe it is also important as we live with people, whether friends or in our workspace, to also get to learn or to understand other people's personalities. Yeah, it can also help.
Yeah, it helps a lot. It helps a lot.
I also haven't done this test, but it is one of the things that are in my plans. Beginning of next year, it is one of the plans. Yeah,
it's by the way not a big test. It just takes you like 2 minutes to fill in, and then you continue reading about it.
Yeah, I
just
really
make
need
it
to
a
learn
plan.
about this.
Yeah.
Last time I was also in the gym because I remember sometime back I was smaller than this because I used really to work out so much when I was still in campus because I really had so much time. I used to work out so much, The more we grow, the more many things. Somehow time can be limited. I maintain my body with gym and diet. So at some point I felt like I was in mid of many things. Yeah, so I no longer have that really much time because I could spend even 2 hours in the gym back then. So here right now, okay, if much, an hour because I have other things that I do, I have to take care of. So I had gained my weight, yeah, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I know it. I'm doing something about that. But
you already know. You don't want to be reminded of like.
I know. I really know that. I don't need any
you've gained
reminder.
a lot of weight.
Yeah, that is better. That is better. I was in the gym recently and I found some guy who saw me like 2 years ago when we used to work out in the other gym when I used to be that
small,
slim. Yeah, and the guy was like, "Hey, you are big." I was like, "What's up?" It was embarrassing. Is that a compliment? That's not a compliment. You are big. And I really felt offended. I felt embarrassed. I kept working out. I didn't look at him. Because even, what is the point of you reminding someone that you are big?
You didn't know that by the time you went to...
And someone is in the gym working out, you know? I'm already doing the work. I know it, and I'm doing the work.
And by the way...
And you find me doing the work during the process, and you tell me you are big. What's that? I pretended like I didn't see.
By the way, they find it so okay to just be there and just mention, "Eh, Banange, your hands are, your hands are something you've added."
That's so uncomfortable. And I found, he came back, the guy came back. I was like, "So, were you working out?" Or, I was like, "What's wrong with you?" I didn't say any other thing. The guy went back. So, okay, I don't know, is this a compliment? Because it is really offensive.
But there are some men who want thick women. Maybe he was so amazed of how you're looking right now.
No, for him it was the opposite. Because last time he saw me, I was smaller than this. So, you know, you couldn't see the guy, the way how he brought it out.
The expression.
Yeah, the expression, it was really so uncomfortable.
Really puts your spirit down.
Matters, it might be maybe the compliment, but really it was so uncomfortable. I think you guys can do better than that. Even if it is telling someone that they have gained, you can still package it well, you know? You can, because I know that it is, okay, even gaining weight itself is not a bad thing. Because, I mean, I feel like I look beautiful like this. I feel good. Of course, doing the work, at some point I can feel like I miss putting on some of my outfits and I can no longer wear it, so I will feel like, oh my God, I miss this. I have to fit in this gym, because in this economy, I'm not ready to buy new outfits. You get? But even if it is, you find it, maybe she looked better than she used to look, being the fact that she has gained, you can still say it's better in a way that someone will not feel offended. You get? Yeah.
I think for me, the last thing that I can talk about the offensive compliments is you can go out on a date with someone, or just it might not even be a date, and just out of the blue, the guy can tell you, "You're too pretty to be single."
I know.
I'm like, yeah, the fact that I'm pretty. You're too pretty to be single. Like, where are you going, bro? Just tell me. Why are you single for all these years? I'm like, you're hurting my feelings.
Honestly, that is, it is also...
like, you're too pretty to be single. I'm like, so dude, are you here to also just like, you know, just do a research and then move on? Of like, it's just letting you know that you're pretty, but I think there is something wrong about you.
Yeah.
Why are you single till this? And you want to ask that dude, why are you still alive?
I know.
Like, you're too pretty to be single. It looks like an innocent compliment, but at the end of the day, when you think about it, you're too pretty to be single.
It makes you feel desperate. However much you knew what you are up to, at some point you feel like,
makes you feel like you made bad decisions along the way.
maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe
there's something wrong with me. The fact that I'm pretty, I am not supposed to be single. And that's not the case. If you're telling someone they are pretty, don't add on the other thing of like, too pretty to be single.
How come a beautiful woman like you are single?
Exactly, that's how they ask it. How come a beautiful woman like you, how would you have met me if I wasn't single?
Yes. These are some
at the end of the day, you're still the men that we have in stock for us.
Yeah, these are some of the unnecessary compliments. If you want to say I'm beautiful, just say you are beautiful, but say why are you beautiful and single. Honestly, it doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense.
There is also another indirect comment they give a compliment of like, you should be wearing makeup more often. You look good with makeup. Or they say you shouldn't be wearing makeup. You look good in a natural
Without makeup.
You can just tell me, bro, I think, sweetheart, I prefer you natural. Like, those things of you look better like this.
Yeah, you look
so all along the time we have been together, you're just tolerating the fact that I was doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
But anyway, we understand at the end of the day what you're communicating.
Yeah, but though it is really offensive, what we are trying to put clear is not making people to feel uncomfortable or to feel offended with your compliments. If you cannot compliment people well, you better just keep quiet. If you cannot just say you look good and full stop, or you look beautiful, full stop, all those other words.
Actually, some ladies go into depression when you tell them that you're gaining weight and they have been struggling already. I have a friend, when she kept on getting compliments of like, hey, you've gained weight, but you're looking good. You've gained weight, but you're looking good. She just kept on saying, I don't know if life is making sense. And she just got depressed.
Actually, it is serious. On women, okay, I don't know much about men. I think I need to invite men and we talk about it.
When you tell them about their weight.
Yeah, about men, I know that men, of course, they are suppressed. They don't usually talk about these things, but this is a serious matter as far as depression is concerned. These are the things that lead to depression. Because some people, okay, they might smile at you when you tell them like that, but when they go back home, they close their doors. It is terrible. It is bad. I think we can do better.
Yeah. I think most compliments
suck
on the body type for women. Body, beauty, looks, clothes.
Yeah, most, because those are the things that they are becoming a big deal. Only body, beauty. Because with the social media, it has evolved. We are now in technology era, social media and stuff, and like it has really contributed so much to this. And actually, this is the reason women bleach. This is the reason people go for surgery, for plastic surgery.
You're too pretty to be a black woman.
Actually, men, when it comes to the context of women, it is men who define what beauty is. I know that, yes, the media also has somehow contributed to define what really beauty is, but men also, they send women. Because when you talk about nyash, other people who do not have it, they feel like, maybe I also have to have nyash, maybe to be beautiful, to be wanted,
I've just reminded me, I have a group of men, and we have that one friend that keeps talking about thick women.
Yeah.
And we have someone who is not thick. So every time maybe we go to the gym, the lady keeps saying, let me go and work out and also be thick, because at this rate I might be thrown out of the group. Now me, when I look at her, she's really looking nice and all that. But because of that pressure of like every time just talking about thickness and all that, it's just something.
Yeah, it feels like, for me who is not like this, I'm not good. Yeah, even like for some of us dark skinned women, at some point, okay, for now,
once
you have gotten to embrace who you are. We've outgrown some of the things. I got to accept who I am. But these things of brown thigh, what so we're like, now for us, we are dark, so what are we going to do? Where are we going? Where are we going to face? But, all in all, it is just a matter of embracing who you are.
I think at the end of the day, we get all the comments and compliments along the way of life, but at the end of the day, one, find purpose, know who you are, because those, let me tell you, those compliments can sit in you. You just find someone the following day doing something, but just because of a compliment someone said, and for them they thought it's an okay compliment. Just do you, find purpose, know who you are, and feel good in your body, your skin. Just do things that make you comfortable. You can't make everyone happy. At the end of the day, just be you.
It is very important to embrace who you are. Before even everyone starts telling you you are this, you are that, look at yourself into the mirror and get to know who you are. Let's say, like myself, I know, before you tell me I've gained weight or I've lost, I know it very well because by the time I left my home, I've looked at myself into the mirror and I know who I am. So even if they tell me some of the things, okay, of course, I might feel bad, but I will not like keep it, be like, it will not define me. And this brings us to the end of this particular edition. I hope you've enjoyed this discussion as much as we've enjoyed it. If you've really enjoyed it, kindly leave us your comment in the comment section below. Tell us what you think about this discussion, but also what you would like us to discuss about in the next episode. From Emotion, we can't wait to see you in the next episode. Until then, it's a wrap. Bye-bye and stay blessed.